Alright guys, what is happening? I'm going to talk you through my PSA submission that I am going to be sending to the sub center. So as you can see, this one's already slabbed up. This is a Ruud van Nistelrooy. This is number 25. It got a PSA 5. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to send this away because I think I just like this one because it's very, very unique. Yeah, you might get this in a PSA 10, right, which is obviously mint condition, but a PSA 5 and it's out of 5. And in my opinion, that's just nice. That could just be me talking crap because it's my card. So bear that in mind. We have a Dini here, numbered to 50. You're going to notice a wee bit of theme of what I've picked up. But you might think to yourself, Flip, is he going for a rainbow here? The answer to that is no. It's a rainbow that I would never be able to finish, and it would cost me an extreme amount of money. But I just thought these cards were nice, and I'm going to give it a shot at grading. Wee bit nervous because this is a paper set, but we're going to give it a go anyway and see how we get on. Next up, we have an Alison Becker. This is numbered to 10 on the Prism. I think these comp for around, it was anywhere between 40 and 70 pound. Comps were a wee bit all over the place, but I think you can't go wrong grading a Prism to 10. And see, to be honest, I support Liverpool, so on these cards, selling isn't really my biggest priority. It's just these cards I like and I'm going to enjoy for a while. Then we have an Alison again on the select, numbered to 10. So as you can see, looks in pretty good condition. And we're going to get this sent off to the sub center hopefully today and see how we get on. Next up is our Color Blast. We have a Saka on the Color Blast. What I would say is, see on a Color Blast, see if one of these gets me a 10. I am absolutely laughing because it'll pay for the entire grade. I think that's one thing to bear in mind when you are grading higher end cards. If one card does well, it pays for the entire grade because it's normally a ×2 on the value. Next card up, we have a Kylian Mbappe on the Obsidian. This is numbered to 10. So what I was thinking on here was I was just going to grade the card. I'm still going to send it away. Yes, it might get a wee bit of a lower grade just because of this corner here. I'm not too sure how harsh PSA is going to be, but just when you compare the two corners, one of them is a bit soft. But again, it's numbered to 10. It's too cool not to have in a slab. Next up, we have a Jude Bellingham on the Color Blast, probably one of the more expensive cards that you're going to see today. But we're going to get that sent away today. And again, we are hoping for that gem mint 10. We have a case hit Messi in the Barcelona kit, which is always nice. I think this is just a lovely set. And to be honest, when I was actually looking at this card, it was in very, very good condition. It was in mint condition. So we're going to get that again sent away today. I know I'm being very repetitive with some of the stuff that I'm saying. This is Kenny Dalglish. I'm not too sure whether this was a box hit or this is just base. I'm not worried about how this does at all. This is for me. This is for my PC. I just love the look of this card. And I think really what draws me to this card is obviously you've got your Liverpool legend there, but it's all the small individual pictures of the stadium, of the badge. You've got the classic badge, some of the newer badges. It's just a nice card. And then obviously that Crown Paints jersey as well. What I would say is when I'm looking at old school, well, obviously this is from a newer set, but from old school Liverpool players, this is probably what my dad grew up watching, and it just brings like a real nice nostalgia feel. And it's something that I'm really enjoying at the minute, looking through old Liverpool players, collecting Liverpool legends, looking at players maybe from my childhood, which you'll probably see in earlier videos of where I was getting Steven Gerrard autos. Yeah, they may only be base autos, but it's still Steven Gerrard or Fernando Torres auto. It's still Torres, and you know that's something that I think collecting cards gives you. It brings back nice memories. Speaking of legends, we have Ronaldinho on the Ultimate Stage, numbered to 25, and this here is just a nice card. I was going to say he's got the cheeser out, the big smile. We have a Jota here on the Donruss Optic Gold. This is numbered to 10. Another lovely card for Liverpool. Now, I can't say that I'm going to keep all these Liverpool cards, but I will definitely keep some of them at least. Then we have a Kings of Europe, Jamie Carragher, numbered to 25. I love this set, and a few months ago, I came into contact with a Xabi Alonso to 25, and see, to be honest, looking back, I should have kept it, but I sold it on whatnot. The greed got the best of me, and lesson learned: don't sell cards that you like because you end up regretting it. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. These cards here scare the absolute crap out of me. Comps are all over the place. I said this in an earlier video as well. On Card Ladder, when you're looking these up, you have comps ranging from £2 to £3, right up to 20, 25, 30. And I think what's doing it is some people just don't realise what they have. There's Liverpool collectors who will pay a premium just because this is a colour match. It's low numbered, so I think these are on the colour matches at least. It is to 49 and to 30 that you can get colour matches. So there we go. There's another colour match. It's Jota on the Prism. This one's to 49. Speaking of nostalgia, we have Steven Gerrard, 2005, holding the Champions League. This here, I don't think it's going to get a 10, but I'm just sending it away to get it in a slab from PSA. I did notice that there was maybe a bit of whiting on the edges, but overall, real nice card. It is in mint condition, just a bit of whitening, which isn't the biggest deal, if I'm completely honest, especially on paper sets, because it is so common. And I think a perfect example of that is if you look at the case hit night moves, it's very, very difficult to get a night move without whitening. Now I remember I bought 5 or 6 of them a long time ago, and I sent a few of them off to PSA, and they were coming back like mint 9 and mint 10. There's obviously a few of them that I didn't grade, but they are lovely cards. We have a Mitrovic here, 210 on the finest, another nice card. We have an Alisson Becker in the Brazil kit, numbered to 35. It'll be a sad day when this man leaves Liverpool, and I think it's coming soon. We have another Dini here. This one here is numbered to 175. Normally, I have a general rule when it comes to grading, and I like grading stuff that is over £25 in value. The reason why I do that is because I think when someone jams a PSA 10 especially, you times the value by 2, and then in a PSA 9, it doesn't really hurt the value too much. You probably get back what you paid and maybe lose the grading fee, which is a bit annoying, but who knows what's going to happen with PSA at the minute, because they've changed the grading standard. So you'd maybe like to think the PSA 9s become more valuable because they've made the 10 harder to get. Coming back to this here, we have a Steven Gerrard and a Pirlo on the Prism. This is from FIFA World Cup Brazil, and that was 2014. Now, again, I don't think this is going to jam for me. It would be a nice surprise if it does, but similar to a few of the other cards, there is a bit of whitening on the edges. Not so much the front, more the back of the card. So hopefully we get a lenient grader and who overlooks that, which I'm not too confident on. We have a Ruud from Stadium Chrome here. I had a lovely Leal numbered to 25 that I graded last month, I think. It came back as a PSA 9, so hoping for similar on the Giroud, and I think it's just a lovely card for one of France's main strikers. Sorry, I moved the camera there, so I was just trying to readjust it, sorry. And then we have a Messi on the case hit, the man. This is a lovely card, and I am seriously hoping this gems 10. And we had an NES that we were going to send away with this in the same variant, which was the man. But sort of what throws me off on this is obviously it is the design of the card, but there are so many dimples, and I don't know. It sort of just throws me off when I'm looking at it under the microscope, just because you can see maybe a dimple that's a bit too big or a bit too small, and you think to yourself, flip, does that look like an indent? And is that something that PSA will pick up on and maybe grade that harsher? But we are going to send this away anyway and see how we get on. Thanks for watching, boys.